Welcome back to Crash Bandicoot 4. Now this video is going to be very different. It's not a gameplay video. Instead, I will be ranking all the Crash Bandicoot 4 bosses from worst to best. Now, this is just my opinion. You can have your own. You can show me your own list down in the comments. So I guess we're gonna start the list now.
Tell me more.
Unfortunately, at the number 6 worst position is Dr. N. Tropy. I don't really think that this boss had so much more potential, and now what they done was just hop over a bunch of platforms with the masks and then destroy security lasers. I mean, there was a leaked phase 3, and the phase 3 would have been really good if you actually got to fight N. Tropy instead of destroying security lasers. I just feel it's just the number one word to describe this is underwhelming. That's all. It's underwhelming. And the first part as well, the part that I'm showing on screen right now, is very hard to do. I died a few times. I don't know how much. I forgot the footage. We'll see it now in just a few minutes. But I just think that there was way more potential. So on to number 5. Now. Probably the most controversial one on this list, I'm going with Louise. I thought all the other bosses were so strong that I just had to put this one at number 5. At first, this boss, the mechanic is really cool. You have to get those little rat thingies to hit the tentacles, which are draining his health. I think that is a really cool mechanic to defeat the boss. So yeah, that's basically all I had to say. Unlike, I don't hate this, unlike N. Tropy. Well, I don't hate N. Tropy. I just thought there was more potential with N. Tropy. But, I prefer this one way more to N. Tropy. I mean, this is only the second boss in the entire game. So, this is only the second boss in the whole game. So, that kind of makes it more suitable for, you can't have, a boss a boss like Dr. Neocortex for the second time as the second boss, because that would just be too hard. This is perfect for the second boss in the game. So I guess that's me done talking about Louise. On to number 4.
Alright, all you bloodthirsty lunatics. Put your freaky little hands together for Rocket Head! 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, I was wrong. You can have a boss that's really difficult near the very start of the game. But the reason why I place this boss above Louise is because it brings up more of a challenge. Like it's more, like, how do you say this? Like, it's more dramatic. Like, there's rock music in the background. You have to dodge all these, like, obstacles. And, like, unlike Entropy in, like, Warped, they have, like, certain colors whether you jump over them or you duck. And the fact that you have to spin the rocking guys at the speakers can be like very like 50-50s. Like sometimes you might be like, oh, am I going to spin it or am I going to burn? So, and when you do like get the 3 rockers to hit the speakers, you see that timer at the bottom of the screen and you're like, oh my god, am I going to get this in time? Am I going to get this in time? Yeah, I think it's a really challenging boss, and that's what places it at the number 4 position. Onto the podium, the bronze boss.
Oh, good! You've arrived! And now for your reward!
So the bronze boss is actually the 3rd boss in the game. What a coincidence. So I think this boss is the bronze boss because it's similar to Embryo from Crash 1. Like, he throws those potions, the purple potions at you, and he throws those like blob things, and those actually damage him. So, the reason why I put this at the bronze is because, well, like, besides the Crash 1 vibes, and it's also, like, very challenging to dodge his potions. Like, well, I know you can simply just jump over them, but, the range is so far that it can be, like, that the range can, like, say you think you're at the very edge, but then next thing, the potion just kills you. And I don't know why I like that so much. I think I might need some therapy. So that's the bronze boss. Now on to the silver and gold bosses.
Crash Bandicoot! It's about time!
Really now?
This is going to be just like the old days. Except this time, everything will go according to my plan!
Okay, so the silver boss is the first Neo Cortex battle. So I like this one the most is because it has, well, not the most, but like the reason why it's silver is because it has multiple phases. Like, phase 1 is the missiles. And I really like the missiles. Even though they can be, like, they are a bit easy, though. They're a bit easy to maneuver. Like, if you just do the triple spin that you unlock at the end of the game, you like, it's so simple to just avoid these. And especially if you use the time mask, like what I'm using there. Like, it is so easy to maneuver the missiles when you have the time mask activated. And the punch bots are really good as well. Like, they suit Neo Cortex being like, oh, a mad scientist who invents stuff. So it's like a robot that damages him, which I think is really cool. They have the similar like projectiles that Dr. Engine has, but instead of like red things you have to duck, it's like these purple walls, which I like as well. Then phase 3 is just the projectiles and the missiles yet again, which can be very challenging. But again, with the missiles, you can just use the time mask and just maneuver over everything. Now, phase 4, definitely the hardest one, where like the floor tiles just drop and there's just electrical stuff, and it gives you less room to dodge the missiles. So that's it for for boss. Now on to the number 1, numero uno, my favorite boss in the entire Crash Bandicoot 4 game.
Do you have any idea how stubborn I used to be? Yes. I need to stop him from making you. But I can't kill him because that would kill me. So I guess that means I'll have to kill you. Yoink.
My favorite boss in the whole game happens to be the final boss in the whole game. So, what makes this boss better than the first battle with Neo Cortex and Embryo? Well, this fight, he like yoinks the masks from you, so like you cannot use them. And like the way he uses them, like with Lani Loli, he makes the platforms disappear. With Ika Ika, he turns the screen upside down. With Kapuna,
I don't know what I'm saying.
he makes the platforms go really fast. And with Akano, he spins around and shoots lasers. And I think it's really cool. My favorite one, I would probably have to go with Akano.
Laser, that's how you're calling
Like the
it?
Akano ability. Well, it's not that, it's the easiest to deal with out of all the masks.
That is the dumbest.
And
I'm not
it's so
afraid,
really
I'm just
cool. The way,
laughing
like the
because how
effects
dumb-
of it are really cool.
How dumb his name is.
And the Annihilasers.
No.
And like
Go kill
you
him.
can tell by the colors which one to jump and which one to duck, similar to like Engine.
See your tiny brave self.
So
Damn.
and like the flip of Ika Ika can be very disorienting, like what I'm feeling there. So I just jumped into the laser. But like I'm glad that he removed every single platform except for the this little line. Otherwise that would just be hell. If he had the entire platform, that would just be hell. And I would probably put it somewhere around the middle.
That your worst enemy is
And like the whole like story behind it, where Neo Cortex went to the past to stop Neo Cortex from 1996 from making Crash, is really cool. So that is all I have to say about this list. I hope you enjoyed my rankings, and feel free to tell me your list of the bosses down below. I'll see you guys next time.